Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's been 3 months since I've been using the double electric silent Elvie pumps. I love them, but I also have a love-hate relationship with pumping. I'd rather breastfeed, but that is not about this video, and I'm just going to kind of let you guys know that if it wasn't for using this pump, I probably would not still be breastfeeding, but it's very convenient. I'm a dental assistant, so I am able to put them on, work, they shut off automatically. They're really convenient. And then also I'm gonna kind of put some tips in this video for new users of this pump. In the beginning, I struggled with it always telling me that the container was full when in reality it only had like 2 or 3 ounces, and it's really how you position it in your shirt. And then also some tips and tricks if you're not getting the right suction. It really has a lot to do with this seal, and specifically when you have moisture underneath of it, it will actually mess up your pumping. But I'm gonna put these in and talk to you guys for a little bit. I'm gonna show you on my phone. I'm gonna mirror it so you can see really how the app works and how you can control it all. And then also I'll show you kind of how I thought it was really cool how it actually keeps track of how much I've pumped since I've been using the pump. So stay tuned. Also, I just want to point out that you have lights on these. When you hold them up to yourself, when I used to look at them head on, I would always think that this was this side and that was the other side, and that wasn't the case. So this can look a little ridiculous, especially if you have even larger breasts than I do. Because I'm a dental assistant and I wear scrubs and I wear jackets, you really can't see this under my shirt. But if I'm wearing a tank top, you can really see it really gives you a cup or 2 size bigger than what you already are. You really want to make sure that you have this really nice seal. Make sure that your bra is not, like this part of your nursing bra is not underneath of where it is touching your skin, to make sure that you have a really nice snug fit. But I'm going to show you now what the screen looks like when I turn the pumps on. At the bottom it says go to controls. You'll hit that and then you'll push start, and your pumps will start, and it will depend on the suction and how you do the settings, which I'll show you later on another screen. So now that you guys saw how it turns on and stuff, I'll go back to it and I'll take these out so you can see how accurate the measurements are. But what I told you about in the beginning, when you don't have it positioned properly in your shirt, it will say that the containers are full when they actually aren't. And the main thing is that you want to make sure that your pump is sitting up straight. Don't have it pushed down like this in your shirt, because that's when you're not going to have an accurate measurement. So I am going to show you guys that when it comes out. And again, just make sure that you have that positioned properly. And if you don't feel a suction, that means the seal has moisture under it. It either is not positioned properly, sitting completely flat, or the container is not sitting correctly on it with that little green piece sitting properly, because it can't create that seal that you're looking for. And then I also want to say one of my favorite things to clean the flanges with. So I have the Blue Nourish bottle brush cleaners. I like this for the flange. I find that this is really nice for all the little seals. And then this I just use all over with all the stuff. There's a little bit of water in there because we just washed bottles. But that has been amazing with washing all the parts. There only are a few little parts, which I can show you. So I have 2 sets of each, since I pump at night sometimes, and then I have to have stuff to take to work with me. But this is actually how you tell the different sizes of their flanges if you're trying to figure out what is the different size. So you have your flanges, which you clean, and this is where you want to make sure there's no moisture while you're pumping. And you'll feel it. If there's moisture, it will kind of feel like it's like, you can feel the liquid behind the little green flange. So you have your container, and you're just going to twist this on it. It clicks into place, and then you take your nice little seal, I believe it's called, and you just push it down, make sure it's fitted really nice. And pretty much that is how you set that portion up. And then you have your, I think these are actually the seals. Theirs are a little wet because I just washed them. But when I say if there's a liquid under the seal, you'll feel it. But a lot of the times, this will kind of be propped up like this. And that will cause it so that you don't get a proper suction, and there will be no suction. So you want to make sure when you're pushing it into your pump that you're keeping everything really flat and nice. And sometimes when you're pushing it in, and I'll show you when I take the pumps off, you don't want to fight to push this in. If you're fighting to push it in, you're messing with this, and then it's going to cause the suction to get messed up as well. But I'm going to take the pumps off, and I'll show you again on the screen how long I've been pumping to see if it is as accurate as it says it is. I know a lot of people, again, struggle with this, so we will see how that turns out. So we're going to quickly come back to me because I don't want you guys to think that I am not telling the truth about the measurements. You saw the measurements. I really like that you can actually fix it and adjust actually how much is in it. So I'm going to set this one down. And it's really important to kind of tilt it forward when you're taking it off so that there is a little bit of milk in this portion of it, and you can kind of push it in with your finger so it goes down into this. But a lot of the times you can spill it if you don't do that. But I will show you guys what we got, and then we'll see if the measurements are right. It looks like I have on the left side 2.75 and then 2 1/4 on the right side. So all I'm doing now is I'm going to go in on the app, fix the amounts that are actually in the containers, which they were off by about 1 ounce. Also, another thing that I really like about the app is it tells you how much you've pumped in total, plus the lights on the front of the pumps. You can control how bright they are because they can shine through your shirt. But seriously, guys, if you're looking for something that you can commit to and not be attached to a wall, the Elvie is something you should really look into. And I don't regret it. I'll show you guys my stash. If it wasn't for this pump, I would never have this much milk for my baby, even when I am ready to stop. So also, if you guys have any questions at all, please leave me a comment down below. I will make sure I respond to you. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It would mean a lot to me. And I'll see you guys next week for another video. In my deep freezer, I probably have enough to last him about 3 months. Each bag has about 4 ounces in it, and I have a little over 2,000 ounces in the freezer.